about the Bible, and he was explaining the different sins, the different kind of way to have sex. He explained that the one what's going on with the woman's time of month, the bleeding, all of that unclean stuff, the whole 9 yards. Now I don't know if he's doing it because of this guy GX, otherwise known as, what is that other name? What's GX other name? Some kind of TV or something. He was new to me. I did a reaction video on him yesterday. I think it's Grown Folks TV. So, Jay Wilson, from what I understand, you always have led your life as a gay man outside of YouTube. But for some reason, with the YouTube, you had to get catfished or whatever to come out the closet. Tracy knew, didn't give it the whole 9 yards. But I'm saying this to say, I'm starting to think you're not all the way comfortable with yourself. We don't care about your lifestyle, and you really didn't even have to explain it to us between you and God. But nobody's looking down on you on here. I know I'm not. Everybody have, some gay relatives or whatever in their life. It's just not a big deal. So what is it, the reason why you felt like you had to go that way? And then a lot of people that's not well versed in the scriptures didn't really understand what you're saying anyway. They, the babies in Christ, they don't understand. And a lot of them really don't. I really don't understand that. Because it's making me to think that somewhere deep inside you, you're not always comfortable with your life, your lifestyle. Because to me, and I'm saying this, and I may be wrong, and I'm quite sure you'll correct me when you hear me about me saying this, you're explaining your lifestyle, and I think you're doing it because of this guy, GX. I really feel like that. We know one sin ain't no greater than the other sin. We know in the 10 Commandments, murder is a sin just as much, just like stealing something is just as much as a sin as murder. We know about the different foods that the Bible says we shouldn't eat, which they didn't actually name the animal itself. We know the actual word homosexual is not in the Bible, because back then, there was a lot of different words that wasn't used that we use today. It's how we interpreted everything. Everybody interpreted the Bible different. And without me getting too religious and stuff, I'm trying not to go there. I'm just basically saying that's your interpretation. That's what you got from the scriptures. But the way everybody was taught, well, mostly everybody coming from a culture church, as I did, homosexuality was frowned down upon. A lot of people wasn't happy with their life. They would try to hide their life all their life, and they'd just be unhappy. Now, somewhere, I'm assuming, and I might be wrong, that deep down, you feel some way about it. I don't understand. Maybe you really feel like it ain't right. It's something for you to feel like you got to explain. Why can't you just be comfortable on YouTube? Forget about these people saying, you the first one I always say, these people co-workers. When you get off here, you're not worried about what nobody say or do.
Wilson knows it. Yes, he's trying to flip it on women's rights. We're not talking about that. We're talking about women loving women and men loving men. What does that have to do with a period? Like I said, why can't Jay Wilson have a focused, clear conversation on simply same-loving marriages and the scriptures in the Bible that relate to them? And he wants to say the word homosexuality is not in the Bible. Well, that may as well be true, but the actual acts of it certainly is. They may not have been calling it homosexuality, but men were with men and women were with women, and the Bible talks about it. Now, why can't you go find them scriptures and you talk about it? Because it's definitely in there.